Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Within. So, last time we played this, it was in a demo phase. It was Act 1. Act 1 was the only thing released, and it was a demo, but now the full mod is done. So, now I think there's 2 acts left. There's Act 2 and Act 3. So, yeah, it is now finished. Also, from what I gathered, Act 1 wasn't changed too much, I think, you know, as far as things considered. I think there's, like, little lines here and there, but for the most part, Act 1 is quite the same. So, I don't think I have to play through all of Act 1 again. So, for the most part, Act 1 is relatively unchanged. So it is time. One thing I did notice when I was trying to, when I was going through Act 1 was that there's a different background for, yes, for real. But there's a different background for the record store. And, you know, it's fine. Like, it's not great, but like, I'm not going to be an art critic for something that's free. It's like... Like, if you want, it's like if you want something to look like fucking amazing, you gotta shell out money. This shit that doesn't make you money. So I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe he didn't hire some sort of professional artist, because it's like fucking no. It's fine. It's serviceable. I like this more than the PNG of the real life record store. Okay, so I'll give it credit for that.
Part of me feels like I've seen this background before. Like, who made it?
I would assume the creator did.
For real?
It feels like I've seen it before.
Stop shouting for real. Yes, I think you created it. Thank you for the 2,000 bits, Tina. Jesus Christ. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is basically, the other change that, from the first one is that there's now a gray text box. Not a fan, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the color gray.
Yeah, gray is kind of nasty.
It's kind of like my opinion with Redux, where it was like, instead of the original XD Music blue, it was gray. Granted, this change ended up being fixed when they added other like UIs you could switch it to, so you could just switch it to the original XD Music blue. But I'm like, I don't like gray. It looks, nah, it looks gross. I don't like it. Stop making things gray. But yeah, one thing I also noticed, sadly, is that developer mode is still on. Which is, a little upsetting, to say the least. So, yeah, it's a little upsetting that there is still developer mode. Yeah, because we can still do that. So anyway, gotta skip through Act 1. This was Yuri, moving awfully fast. Okay, it just keeps stopping me at, like, random things. Like, okay, little words were changed. But I don't think anything important was changed. Alright, so now I have to thank a bunch of people, because Monika doesn't know how to work her downloads. Thank you for the 2,000 bits, Gundam Tanaka. And for the resub. And for the prime resub send help. Oh wait, you reached 12 months, let's go! Alright, so wait, I think this is different? Is it? It doesn't let me skip it, so I guess this is different? Fucking, what is this? Monika exiting the store. Is this different? This is new? This is new. Okay, then I'll read this, I guess. This is new. Alright, so whatever. I guess we'll read. I guess I'll read from here, I guess? I don't...
Nice.
Nothing relatively important was changed. Gotta love dev mode. It comes in handy. It's just it shouldn't be on. But it does come in handy. Alright. Alright, well, I don't know which part's new here. I feel like I don't remember Yuri being here at all, so we'll just read from here. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's fine, Yuri. I just didn't see you there, is all. Not everyone I expected to bump into today. Yuri certainly wasn't one of them. Say, how come you're out here? The newest book in the series I'm on released yesterday. I would have picked it up then, but I didn't have the time. I'm assuming you're here with Monika, right? I nod. Yeah, she's just getting something. She says a surprise. My, you're moving awfully fast, don't you think? Yuri chuckles nervously, and I just stand there stunned. That's certainly one hell of a conclusion to jump to, doesn't it? And out of everyone. Came from Yuri? No, it's not like that. Yuri laughs a little harder. Don't worry, Zero. I'm only teasing you. Yuri and I chat for a good while. She's correct, though. Yeah, she has a, I guess? I don't know. I mean, Monika's just giving us a surprise from the record store. I don't... Whoa, she's getting you gifts. Aren't you guys moving a little too fast? Like, you can give a gift to your friend. Yuri and I chat for a good while. That is, of course, until Monika exits the store, bags in hand. Hey, hon, I'm back. I hope you didn't Yuri? Oh, hey, Monika. It's good to see you. Yuri smiles warmly. Yeah, good to see you, too. Monika's tone has gotten a tad dry. What brings you here? Monika's brow ever so slightly sharpens, and there's a subtle force behind her delivery. What is happening? Huh?
We're playing exit music.
I was like, why is Monika not happy to see Yuri? What's wrong with Yuri? Huh? Okay. Oh, Yuri stammers nervously. Monika's tone is slowly feeling more hostile. Why? I have to step in before it potentially gets more uncomfortable for Yuri. Actually, Yuri was in town to buy a new book. Just happened to bump into me, and we just started chatting. Whether I handled that as best as I could, I'm not entirely sure of. Regardless, Yuri seems appreciative of the attempted save. Right. Sorry, Yuri. I thought... Monika's demeanor suddenly shifts. No, it's fine, Monika. I should probably be on my way anyway. Yuri quickly scurries off. I just stand there in complete confusion, or what on earth just happened? I am also confused! Okay, so I guess it's like Monika's like worried that Yuri was trying to steal us, but I'm like, I feel like that could work with anyone but Yuri. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, it would make sense if it was like a random girl or someone we've shown to have previous interest in. Yuri? Like, really? We're afraid of being stolen by Yuri? You know, Yuri, the shy girl that reads in the corner of the room all the time. It's a little weird. I mean, I know they said the mod was inspired by exit music, but I didn't think it got those parts of exit music. I just stand there complete. Oh, yeah, right. 1 minute. I'm just talking with Yuri. But as soon as Monika returns, she gets hostile? Does she think that Yuri and I were... It then clicks. That could very well be what she was thinking. I turn to her. Monika, Yuri and I... We weren't doing anything, I swear. You were just talking to each other. What is happening? Huh?
Already.
Like, what is going on? I'd understand if me and Yuri were like, even like in touching distance. Like we weren't even hugging. Like so like it feels like it's too quick of a like maybe you could make an argument if like Yuri was like giving me a hug or something, you know? Maybe, but even then, it's like it feels weird. Like I don't know. It feels like why would she be jealous of Yuri? Is why I'm like I feel like I said it would have made more sense if it was like another girl. It being Yuri is what makes it weird. I gently squeeze her hand I gently squeeze her hand to attempt some further reassurance. She looks to the ground and sighs. I know you aren't, Zero. Honestly, that hadn't even crossed my mind. Oh? Well, what about all that with Yuri? Oh, well, then maybe I was wrong. Monika sighs once again. It's gonna sound stupid. Why are we already calling her sweetheart? Sorry. Sweetheart, look at me. I rest my hands on her shoulders as her piercing eyes look back to mine. Whatever it is, I'm all ears. I'm not gonna judge you, you know. Promise? I swear to you. If you want to vent, I'm here to listen. I might not be the best at it in class, but when it comes to you, it's hard not to. Though I'm definitely biased. Monika chuckles, slightly flustered. Wow, Zero. Just wow.
How is it that whenever I'm feeling down, you manage to cheer me up?
Scratch the back of my neck, smile, and shrug my shoulders. Wish there was an easy way to answer that. My best guess is just the innate desire to protect her smile. Sounds cliche as fuck, but it's true. And then squeeze Monika's hand a little bit. Anyway, you want to talk about what's bothering you?
Can we talk about it on the way back to yours? I don't exactly fancy standing in the street all day.
He's got a point. You want to get going now then?
Please.
Monika then hands me one of her bags. Hey, can I skip? Am I allowed to skip this? See, they didn't change the... See, I'm going to be honest. Little nitpick. The text box, because it's gray, they didn't change the color to show whether I can skip. Because usually the color to show that I can't skip it will be like grayed out or something. But they didn't change it. There's no color now. So now I don't know if I'm able to skip or if I'm not able to skip. I have to just guess. See? I have to guess. After taking it, I unlock my free hand with Monika's and our fingers intertwine. We then set off back to mine. Alright, so I guess the Yuri... So that Yuri scene was new, I guess? But I guess it's not what I think it is. Maybe I jumped to conclusions. My apologies. I wonder what Monika's problem is then. Okay, no, this is all the same. Oh god, what was her problem then? Wait a minute. What was her issue? Wait, what? Was the issue there before? Hold on, I'm confused. Playing earlier, listening to 4 records. We gonna get going now, please. I was playing earlier, listening to 4 records. There aren't any words between us. Eventually, the final track stops. That's it for today. I really enjoyed myself. I should be thanking you. To be honest, with you. Did we not talk about the problem she had? What? Did they skip it? Did this mod skip something else again? Are we not talking about the problem? What happened? I thought she had an issue. Words I've ever been part of. You let me more real stuff on my dreadful jokes. Yeah, because this was all on the regular. I like a lot about you. I wanted to ask you out a while ago. Monika, yeah, this happened. I remember this. Yeah, this is all from the old one. As you go, hope that was worth the wait. Love you so much. By the moonlight. This is really ruining this moment for me. Knowing what the song is. Look at the slightly downcast tinge to my voice. I know. What was the problem? We just aren't told. Did it just not happen? Did they forget? Monika discussed her problem on the way back to my house. After our heart-to-heart, I made her feel better. Okay, I think I know the problem here. I think that scene with Yuri was added in, but I don't think they thought about the fact that they didn't change any of the things after it. Because there weren't anything to explain what it was after. Because she didn't bring it up. Unless, again, this was... Because, I mean, I know this mod was, like, had a lot... One of my issues with this mod was that it shows a lot of its stuff off screen. Like, you know, would skip a lot of things and then, you know, just talk about it afterwards. So did they, like, not add it in? That's a little annoying. So then I don't know what Monika's problem is. Maybe, I guess her problem is that she's jealous of Yuri, but I don't know. I can't, like, rank whether or not that's the issue. Thank you for the resub, Daniel. And for the resub, Lazy Lotus. I appreciate it. But this is typically, I think, the same stuff right here. Okay, well, now my mom is talking to me. I was talking about me and her dad. Me and her and dad. Okay, this feels like the same stuff. Okay. Okay, now we're playing Act 2. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I really should have just skipped Act 1. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I feel like I'm not. Shut up! Okay. Maybe I'm missing something. But anyway, regardless. Time to finally start Act 2. Alright, so. I groan loudly as my alarm wakes me. I sit up on my bed and reach my phone, hastily shutting off the alarm. After setting it down, I looked to my left and sighed gently. Also, yeah, that said I groan loudly. That is not groan. I groan loudly. Just a dream. I whispered quietly to myself. When I can't be able to visit on Sunday, as much as she wanted to. What she said when we were texting after she got back on the Saturday. She got back on Saturday. Her dad seemed slightly annoyed by how long Monika was out for. Her mom said she was being ridiculous, but he was persistent. I want to think it was just him being protective. Given what she told me about him last Monday, part of me can't be too sure. See, this is another thing where I feel like we should have saw that text conversation between them. I don't know. But maybe that's not too big of a deal, but I still kind of feel like we should have saw that. After wiping the sleep from my eyes, I make my way to the bathroom to kick off my morning routine. Even then, I find myself yawning in the shower. I didn't stay up too late last night, did I? Well, I was in a video chat with Monika last night. Even if she couldn't come over, we just got to see each other in some way. My silent reminiscing is interrupted by the sudden ringing of my phone. Alright, we didn't have to see them video chat. I don't think anything important happened to that. So at least that's fine. Quickly wrapping a towel around myself as I switch the shower off, and then make my way back to my bedroom. After once I get into my room, my ringtone cuts off. Patting my head down with the towel, I reach for my phone and turn the screen on. Seeing the missed call notification, I dial back almost instantly. Hey, sorry I couldn't answer you straight away, Moni. Just got out the shower. Monika lets out a slight giggle, causing me to go a little red. And that was calling me dirty-minded. Audibly stammers.
I mean, you'd probably be the same with me.
What? What's happening? She was laughing because he got out the shower? I'm confused! Okay, hold up. Go straight away, just got out the shower, lets out a giggle, causing me to go red. Oh, she dirty-minded. She was just laughing because he got out the... Why was she even laughing that he got out the shower anyway? I'm so confused. Shower jokes. I'm like, oh, I don't. What's the joke with the shower? he was naked. So I was like, is that the joke? Like, I don't know what the joke was. I feel like more had to be said for that to really work. Like, you know, because I get that it's supposed to be like, maybe she should have. Like, it's like, oh, okay. Like, to imply that she's being dirty-minded, I feel like Monika should have said something to imply the dirty-minded to have MC's dirty-minded comment makes sense. Because Monika just giggling at him being in the shower, I don't know. I don't really feel like it works. I feel like she could have. I feel like she could have said something, and then he'd be like, wow, Natsuki thought I was dirty-minded. You know? I think that's what could have made that work. It's a little too early to assume that, but it seems quite likely. I just chuckle light and smile. Morning, by the way.
Morning. You sleep well?
As well as I could, yeah.
I didn't mean to keep you up too late.
You say that like I didn't want to stay up with you. We share a laugh.
Anyways, you mind if I come over before we walk to school today?
Monika, we've been together for a week. Of course you can come over. Okay, so they just clarified how long they've been together. It's a week. Keeping track.
Already calling her sweetheart, weird.
I already mentioned that. I was like, yeah, calling her sweetheart and stuff. Only a week. It's a little odd, but you do you, I guess. Just give me some time to get dressed.
In that case, I might run down.
Moni,
in a bit.
Monika hangs up. What's happening? Okay. I have to like pause sometimes and realize what's happening. Like, I don't know. Like this, it's weird. I'm like losing my train of thought here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so. Okay, so Monika makes sex joke to a degree by saying, you know, like, well, maybe I should just run down because, you know, he's getting dressed. I get it. And he's like, Monika, all right. And then she's like, in a bit. And then she hangs up. So it's like, okay. So, like, okay. So, So this is what I was talking about. Like, this makes sense for him to be like, well, whoa, you know, like, because she said something like that. I feel like it would have made sense if she said something like that. However, now the problem is, yeah, her saying that after a week is a little weird. It's a little quick. Chucking my phone out onto my bed, I quickly fetch my uniform from the closet. I know Monika was only teasing, but I can't really take a chance. Yeah, that was kind of funny. There's a good reason she's the lead on the track team. I get dressed in what must be record time. And now I'm just drinking coffee and awaiting Monika's arrival. In time, there's a knock at the door. It's open. I call out, still sipping my drink. The door opens, then closes, then a familiar face turns the corner.
Hiya, Zero.
She beams at me. Putting my now empty mug down on the table, I stand up and go towards her. Hey! I give her a quick kiss on the cheek and pull her into a hug. She does the same.
I missed you.
It was yesterday. What? I saw you yesterday!
It's a really strong cupcake face.
I was to say, like, it's like, jeez. I mean, I guess I didn't technically see her yesterday, but we video chatted. We only had like one day we didn't see each other. Calm down. I missed you too. Anyway, we still got. Hold on. I am like remembering, right? It was only a day she couldn't come over, right? Like, I'm not like fucking this up. Like, it was only a day. Like, he said Monika wanted to come on Sunday, but she couldn't. Like, she couldn't show up. So I'm like, it was only a day, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it was only a day. I quickly check my phone. 7:07 a.m. We got just over 20 minutes before I usually head off. You want to go a bit early, or no?
Nah, I'd rather stay here a bit longer. Like, I've got my social studies exam this morning. I just kind of want to take my mind off it a little.
She looks at me with pleading eyes. So, you just want to cuddle on the sofa for a bit?
Please.
Taking Monika by the hand, we head towards the living room. Cuddle time! I'm the first to get comfy on the sofa, Monika following shortly after. I wrap my arm around her, making it easier for her to rest her head on my shoulder. She hums softly. It's a really nice feeling. It's tempting to doze off together, but we know we can't. At least for now.
I wish we had more time like this. It always seems that time goes by too fast when I'm with you.
Voice is that same downcast tone from when she left on Saturday. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, it only has been a day. Calm down, you two. Give her arm a quick squeeze, paired with a gentle smile. It just makes those moments with you all the more special. Overly cheesy, but honest. I swear that's my style. Why did I find that please funny? Because I think it was supposed to be funny. That's why I laughed. Because yeah, I was like, so you just want to cuddle on the sofa for a bit?
Please. Please do.
I swear that's my style. But hey, Monika seems to enjoy it. Can't complain too much if it helps me to see that smile. The partial silence is then broken by the sound of the door opening. Who the fuck is in my house? Sarah, get out!
Hey, Zero, I woke up on time this morning.
I don't care! This mod isn't about you! Get out of here! Seeming to notice mine and Monika's stunned silence, Sarah's eyes flicker open. To accompany her silence, Monika gives me a look that I can only describe as slightly confused. Maybe I should have told her about Sayori and I's habit to just waltz into each other's houses. Sayori, in contrast, seems completely unfazed by Monika being in my arms.
Oh, hey, Monika.
She gives Monika a cheery smile.
Hiya.
Monika stammers a bit. Can't say I blame her. Not every day your partner's best friend just barges in without warning, after all. Opting to liven the moment, I open my mouth. You hear that, Monty? Sarah woke up on time. It's the end of days, I tell ya. My sarcastic tone gets a lively chuckle from Monika and a bit of a whine from Sayori. A mix of the usual and something I know I'll get used to.
I'm getting better.
Sayori playfully scowls at me. In all honesty, it's supposed to be in all honesty. In all honesty, it's a miracle she puts up with me for as long as she has. I know. And I'm proud of you, you know? Sayori smile returns once more. Monika and I then get up from the sofa. So, you both ready to go? What? Why is she saying it like this? Like I am? Huh? Sayori, why are you talking like this? This is why I didn't let you in my house. Oh, maybe she meant like I am. I don't know if you and Monika are, because she says next. Oh, no, it's a little weird. I don't know why she says it like this. I feel like it could have been like, well, I am. You and Monika look pretty comfy there. Like, maybe she could say, well, I am, instead of like I am, because I don't know. It's confusing to me. I don't know. I know this is made by someone in the EU. Maybe that's EU slang. I don't get EU. Is developer mode on? Yes, I mentioned this before earlier. Developer mode is still on.
You and Monika look pretty comfy there.
She gives a giggle to top off the teasing. I just sigh as Moni holds herself against my arm. Come on, let's go. After locking the door, the three of us start the walk to school. I take Monika's hand in mine, and soon enough, Sayori starts talking to us about her weekend. I can get used to this. I could also get used to hearing about Sayori's weekend. No! You're skipping Sayori's weekend! No! This is what I'm talking about by skipping the important scenes. How dare you skip Sayori's weekend? I wanted to hear about it, not Sayori's weekend. God damn it. It doesn't take us too long to get to school. The three of us decide to loiter around the courtyard for a bit. Eventually, though, it's time for Monika to head to her exam. She sighs.
I still feel a little underprepared for this.
Acting on instinct, I gently place my hands on her shoulders. Her eyes meet mine again, her uncertainty barely contained behind them. You've got this, Moni. I've got full confidence in that. Monika gives a nervous chuckle.
That makes one of us.
Moni. I rest my hands on her waist, causing Monika to blush slightly. I give her a firm, loving smile. I'm always going to be rooting for you, no matter what. There's a brief moment of silence between us before Monika pulls me into an embrace. I catch a few looks from some of the other students around us. Got a feeling that, like many other things, I need to get used to it. It's kind of amusing, though. Aren't there other couples around school that they could be gawking at? Well, yeah, but you're one of them too, so they're like, we have to look at her. I am the couple gawker. I look at all the couples. Look at them and hug. Look at them hug. I want a girl I can hug. I know Monika's seen as the popular girl around here, but if this past week has taught me anything, aside from expecting the unexpected, it'd be that there's a lot more to Monika than other people seem to think. Part of me just wishes she was more willing to open up about that side of her. Maybe that'll happen later. Monika then surprises me by giving me a quick kiss on the lips. I noticed some students seemingly starting to whisper in their little groups. I couldn't care about that, though.
I'll see you later. Love you.
Love you, too. Monika then walks off, joining a group of people I assume are some of her classmates. I then slunk back into a bench next to Sayori, silently daydreaming about what I'll next see Monika. God damn, dude, is their entire life around Monika? I thought his hobby was like music. You know? I thought he liked music. He's just thinking about Monika 24/7. Man's got brain rot. He's me. He's got a problem. Horny ass teens. God dang it. Hey, give him credit. 3 whole seconds just went by. He's just like Zero, for real. Bro, all I did is goddamn.
You two are really cute together. You know that?
I'm suddenly snapped out of said daydream.
Huh? I don't know. You just have this... You both have some great chemistry. Like, you just click. That's the only way I can really explain it. I'm just really happy you found someone. Because I don't like you.
My eyes meet the ground as I smile at what Sayori just said. My face, once again, bordering on becoming a tomato. Thanks, Sayo. Sayori pats me on the back.
Come on, let's get to class.
I nod and stand up, starting to follow Sayori to our first class. I mean, again, I do remember it's something where it's kind of funny because I know that it was mentioned that this mod was inspired by exit music, and it really tells. Like there's a lot of things that make me like, because I remember that this same problem was in the original exit music, where it felt like the MC's only thing that he liked in life was Natsuki. Like, I don't think he even did, and I don't think he was interested in anything else. like in exit music, it was just all in the original exit music. He was just talking about Natsuki 24/7. So it was like, it kind of just feels like you can definitely tell the inspiration is extremely heavy. From exit music here. Probably more of the original than Redux, maybe, it seems. Because, though to be fair, I can't really remember what the MC was interested in Redux either. Did he have an interest? I was gonna say knitting, but I don't think he liked knitting. I just remember he knitted. So I don't think he liked knitting. But I also remember in Redux he wasn't as bad. It wasn't like he was constantly thinking about Natsuki, I don't think. Like, I think he actually thought about other stuff. You know? I think. As far as I remember. I don't remember him doing that, but if he did, then my apologies. But I don't remember him being as bad. But I remember in, like, bass exit music, like, it was just Natsuki 24/7. You know? Thank you for the sub, Natsuki. I like Natsuki, too. She's great. Giving compliments to Redux? What is going on? What do you mean? I've given compliments to Redux. You lies. Fucking Redux is just like fucking me with Yuri. They're like, Zero being nice to Yuri? That's a lie. We all know he hates her. Swear most Mondays feel the same. It almost feels like time itself almost slows to a complete crawl. So realistically, I'm probably feeling like that for one reason. Just a couple more agonizing minutes and I'll be able to see her again. God damn, dude! Like...
I don't like this.
I don't like this. MC is not healthy.
No, I don't like it.
He needs help!
He's upsetting me.
I was like, he is like obsessed! Like, okay.
My fellow.
Okay.
Please go eat grass.
Okay, I remember saying this. I don't know if I said this to the original exit music or the other one. I think I said this to the original, where I said, I feel like this would make sense if MC had, like, depression of some kind before this, right? Like, and he's using Monika as a tool to make himself feel better. Like, or like, you know, so then it would make sense why he'd be so obsessed if his life before he met Monika was just, like, complete garbage. Then it would make a lot of this make sense. But my problem here is that before he was even with Monika, our MC was fine. Like, yeah, sure, his dad died. Yes, we know that. But, like, it didn't seem like it weighed on him that much. Like, he wasn't, like, going around in, like, a slump, and then Monika, like, lifted him up out of it. It wasn't like that. He was just living a normal life. And with Monika being obsessed with us, that one at least makes sense because they've already kind of established that she has a terrible home life. So she's obviously using us as a way to be, you know, happy. So her being obsessed with wanting to spend time with us, that actually makes sense. With MC being obsessed with wanting to spend time with Monika, it really doesn't because, like I said, his life before this seemed like it was okay. Like, it doesn't really make sense for him to be, like, constantly thinking about her, like, this much. Like, this is over a horny teen. Like, this is over a horny teen just thinking about the girl. Like, this is like, god damn, dude, you're not even thinking about anything else. Unless he is 100% zeroed in on getting laid, like, he'll do it if it kills him. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like the only time a teen thinks about like this, if he's just trying to fuck. That is the only time you constantly think about somebody. Like, if you're just trying, if you just want to fuck. Like, that is the only time you think about someone, like, you would think about someone this much. That's why I was like, it's a little weird, you know? Like, I feel like he's a little too much. Hopefully. At long last, the bell rings for lunch break. So you're saying that if that is his goal, you'll overlook this? I mean, it would make sense, yes. If his goal was to just have sex with Monika, then yes, I would overlook it because it would make sense more with him being obsessed with her. Now, would it make him a better person? No. But we're not breaking this on whether the MC's a good person. It's breaking it as a story. The rest of the class start filing out. Maybe silently wishing I was myself silently wishing I was the first out. It does suck being at the back of the class sometimes. Well, here's hoping, Zero. I'm actually not hoping for that. I don't know. Now I'm torn. Everyone's like, should we just hope he's only in it for the sex? We know he's not, though. Obviously, because he's talking about her. It's obviously he cares about her. We know he's not.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
No.
Shut up.
Does he?
People are like, no, he just wants to fuck. You fool.
He wants to have sex. He's horny boy.
Just like exit music. No, now you're just spouting lies. He cared about Natsuki and exit music.
No, he didn't.
Everyone's just like making shit up now for everything else. Like, just like an exit music. Like, what? No.
Just like good old exit music.
That's not true. I start to head for mine and Monika's regular rendezvous point, the roof. Are we playing vigilantes? It's become a second habit at this point. Would have waited by the main hall for her to finish, but the school's been a bit strict when it comes to loitering around here. Especially with it being exam season. I bolt up the stairs, only to find myself seemingly alone on the roof. I look all around me, even looking behind the door in case she wanted to surprise me. Nope. She's not here. Exam must have run over. Can't you text her? You have a phone. Could you you didn't text to say, hey, meet you on the roof. Like, what, you should have texted her or something. I go towards the bench we usually sit at and get my lunch out. Oh, right. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's lunch. Never mind. So yeah, he would expect her to be here because, yeah, it's lunchtime. All right, never mind. But you can still text her now. As I start to eat, I soon hear the loud stamping of approaching footsteps. Oh god, it's Natsuki!
Oh,
There
God,
it is.
Get out of there.
There it is. And they seem pissed. Suddenly the door swings open, hitting the wall quite loudly. Or it's just Monika being very sad.
Oh.
As a result, I turn around and my eyes meet— damn it! God damn it! Get out of here! No, man, you're not Monika. So I turn out, my eyes meet. Natsuki?
Monika's all I live for now.
Yeah, get out of here! You're not Monika! Speaking of exit music. As per my prior assumption, she seems exceedingly pissed. As to why she is, I have no idea. Despite the distance between us, I can tell she's muttering something. In typical Natsuki fashion, there's some obscenities thrown in here and there. For a second, her eyes meet mine and she falls silent. Her eyes averting mine almost instantly after they met. There's a silence for a good minute or two before Nat speaks up. She didn't even notice I was here. Like, she was still just like, when did she see me? Oh yeah, it says for a second her eyes meet mine. Okay, so she was like, oh shit, someone's here. Kinda figured I'd find you here. Then why'd you come up here? She tries to come off as snarky, but the subtle shaking in her voice tells me she isn't herself. You waiting for Monika? I nod. There's a silence between us again. You okay? I'm fine. He grumbles after a brief silence. But even she seems unsure of her answer. He looks at me, and I raise an eyebrow. Why are you giving me that look? I said I'm fine, Zero. No. I know women. When they say they're fine, they're not. It means anything but fine. There's never a time when I'm fine actually means I'm fine. Right, Monika? Monika? See? She's not fine. She's so not fine. She's not even here. Why is that so hard to understand? Natsuki's tone gets noticeably shakier as she speaks. Definitely not fine. Nat's expression softens as she comes and sits next to me. Sorry for getting bitchy again. Hey, don't sweat it. just... What's up? You don't seem like yourself. Natsuki noticeably fidgets a bit. It's just been really stressful this morning. Hell, it's been stressful this whole damn year. It feels like we're being beat over the head with the same shit we learned for the last few years. Just for us to be stuck in the same cycle of work, eat, sleep, for the rest of our lives. Natsuki sighs, quite clearly frustrated. A small part of me wants to say she's being overdramatic, but at the same time, she's got a point. I silently motion for her to continue. What makes it harder is when half the kids in your classes are complete dicks. And the teachers ain't much better. Natsuki breathes harshly through gritted teeth. Eventually, though, she's able to relax a bit. After the triad from her, it's certainly a relief. Natsuki suddenly gives a small chuckle. What's funny?
It's just... Here I am venting when you're waiting for someone who's got their shit figured out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly true.
Huh?
Despite my mumbling, Natsuki seemingly overheard me. A fact that becomes clearer by the curious look she gives me.
You want to talk about it? Assuming Monika hasn't completely got your ass whipped yet.
I bite my tongue at that remark. I want to be honest with Natsuki about what Monika's going through. But for one, a lot of that's more private. Second, Monika would probably get a little mad if I told Natsuki about that. Maybe I could tell her about it this morning. I sigh. Wait, what? Maybe I could tell her about it this morning? What? What? Oh, maybe I can tell her maybe I can tell her about this morning. Oh, maybe I could tell her about this morning. Okay. I was putting it in. My bad. Well, Monika had one of her exams this morning, and she was getting really nervous. Like, proper nervous. Even though she's gonna ace it. I mean, that's what I told her. But I think it's mainly because everyone holds her up so high, you know? Natsuki seems to dwell on this.
I mean, I guess that kinda makes sense. But I doubt anyone would really think less of her over some stupid test.
My mind immediately reminds me of someone who would. That's then interrupted by the slightly audible sound of Natsuki wincing in discomfort. You good?
Yeah, just bloody hungry.
I give Natsuki a slightly concerned look. I'm shocked at how casual she's...
Why are you giving me that look, Zero? It's nothing bad. It's just... So that Dad doesn't get paid till Friday. Sucks, but we gotta make food last.
Sorry, I didn't mean to assume. My apology gets caught in my throat.
Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. You ain't the first to assume that.
Now I feel bad and dumb. I think I know how to salvage the situation, though. Say, you want to get something from the vending machine on the first floor?
I don't know. You gonna pay?
I sigh, hesitating momentarily. I suppose. Natsuki flashing me a quick grin before making her exit from the roof. I follow soon after. I will say, I appreciate that we're actually like, you know, talking to the other characters about serious stuff, you know? Because, you know, that's one thing typically when it comes to mods that are focused on one girl, is that typically they will ignore the other characters, like, almost completely in terms of them being plot relevant at all. So I actually do like that we're actually having a moment with Natsuki. I think this is nice. Also, so wait, he said, I gave him a look. It's just Dad doesn't get paid till Friday. It sucks I make food last. What? I'm so confused. What did he say? I didn't mean to assume. Assume what? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm assuming, like, assume that she doesn't get fed at home, I guess. Maybe. Because I'm just bloody hungry. I'm shocked how casual she's. Why are you giving me that look? It's nothing bad. It's just that Dad doesn't get paid till Friday. It sucks, but we gotta make food last. So sorry, I didn't mean to assume. I ain't the first to assume that. Okay, so maybe we were assuming that she doesn't get fed was probably the assumption there. And so I guess she's like saying, no, my dad feeds me. It's just we don't make a lot of money. Maybe that's the assumption. I don't know. I feel like the assumption should be a little... I feel like it should be a little more, like, obvious. I feel like if that was what the assumption was supposed to be, because I feel like it's a little hard to fully make out what it's supposed to be. There. But yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying this. This is a nice, like, I like that they're actually talking, like, you know, like I said, I like that we're talking with with like someone else. It's nice. The walk between me and Natsuki is mostly quiet. Given the bulk of our previous conversation, it's not entirely surprising. I gave her a couple coins to just wait around idly. Small talk that we did have, I did learn some little bits about her home life. For one, I found out that her mother had left the country when she was quite young, with her dad having to raise her. Apparently, he's also dating someone from his workplace. Soon enough, though, in spite of my reminiscing, I hear some footsteps. I look left, and a smile makes its way onto my face. Hey, Moni. Sure enough, there's Monika. However, the closer she gets, the more I realize how nervous she looks. Hey, Moni, you okay?
Huh?
Monika's attention is snapped towards me. Her expression soon softens as we then share a smile.
Zero.
She sighs for picking up her pace. Her smile shines brightly up close. Any sign of nervousness she displayed is now gone.
I missed you.
My cheeks redden slightly. I missed you too. We give each other a quick kiss. Okay, why are we missing each other? You guys only missed like a little bit of... Jesus. How'd the exam go?
Oh,
And her nerves resurface again. Great going, dumbass. She grimaces.
I mean, there were parts where I completely blanked on the questions. And now I'm kind of worried I've screwed up.
I run my right hand down her arm and squeeze her hand in my own. I'm positive you did just fine. Monika giggles gently.
I swear, you're the only one out of us that has this much faith in me. It's honestly a bit endearing.
That's a little rude. Yeah, no, I'm also offended, Natsuki. What the hell? I'm offended on behalf of you. That's kind of a mean thing to say. Just gonna be rude to the rest of the club like that? God damn, what the fuck? Also, wait, I don't remember. Was this the mod that said that, I'm not sure. Didn't this mod imply that the side stories happened in this mod? Like, I feel like at one point there was an implication that the side stories happened in this mod. But I don't know if it was this mod. I know it was a mod we semi-played, and I remember it kind of caused some concern. Yes, it is. Okay, so again, really weird. Again, that makes this line really strange. That it's like, you're the only one to have this much faith. And I'm just like, well, considering the goddamn side stories, like, wow, okay. Fuck all that. It's like, fuck all the, fucking everyone else being super nice to you, to Monika in the side stories. Like, what the hell?
What's going on? Let's leave.
Monika's like talking to us, and she said, I swear you're the only one out of us that has this much faith in me. And I'm like, that's kind of fucky considering the side stories are canon in this universe, because I'm like, wow, it's kind of a jab at the rest of the club. Like, did she think, like, none of them, like, have enough faith in her? Like, what? Also, we were talking to Natsuki about how, like, she was, like, hungry and stuff. We were gonna get her food. It was nice. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little odd. I move my hands onto Monika's waist, causing her to blush slightly. I mean, I already said it this morning.
This mod is just made for horny purposes. I swear.
It's not made for horny purposes, but it's like, right now they're just talking.
Okay.
Just know that I always believe in you. In response, Monika rests her hand on my waist and starts to pull me towards her. I will say, I do find the scene hilarious. I do like the Natsuki in the background just reacting to all this stuff. I actually really like that. That's funny. She closes her eyes and parts her lips, getting closer and closer. Okay. Will you two just fuck already? Monika and I stand there, pretty much frozen in each other's arms. Okay. Most part, I'm like, I don't really like swearing. I will forgive it for this because it's kind of funny. Also because I can see Natsuki saying that at least. feel like that one's actually. I feel like that one's in character. I'm gonna stand there, pretty much frozen in each other's arms. Pair of us look to the sides. To our shared embarrassment, Natsuki's eyes aren't the only ones locked onto us. There's an intense silence between us as some of the surrounding students begin to mutter. Oh no, Natsuki, your yelling has caused everyone to look at us. The sound is cut short by the sound of a classroom door being yanked open. Natsuki! Here! Now! The teacher I don't really recognize beckons Natsuki over. Natsuki huffs and looks away from me and Moni. Coming. Sulks in the class and the corridor turns to relatively normality. Wait, that's being a fucking... Wait, that's just like a serious... Oh, she's in trouble now? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh?
Aw. I thought this was gonna be like a funny scene. Oh, no. Now it's being turned into a sad... Oh, no. It's what would actually happen if you shouted that. Oh, no. Oh, somewhere redeemed emote only mode. Fucking thank you for putting in emote only, Natsuki. Nod sulks in the class, and the corridor turns relative normality. Monika and I release each other and look away with red cheeks. Sorry, I didn't realize she was still there. She's probably going to think I'm an idiot. How couldn't I remember Natsuki was there? We didn't even get her food! Oh no. I mean, I am, but she seems like to me... I mean, I am, but she seems to like me despite the fact, so I can't complain too much.
No, it's fine.
Great. Everyone's gonna ask if we actually... Monika. I gently squeeze her hands in my own and sigh quietly. If anyone tries to say anything, they're probably just jealous. Plus, I'd be kind of lying if I... Dude, it's been a week. Chill. Words remain stuck in my throat.
I hate him.
All things I could have said to her. Oh, she's pissed at him too. I am too!
So my boyfriend's a pervert. Terrific.
No, My words are once again trapped in my throat, and my cheeks turn hellfire red. Out of nowhere, Monika bursts in laughter, only causing my cheeks to burn brighter.
Babe.
Monika then places her hands on my hips, her face adopting a sly smirk.
It's okay. We all have those thoughts sometimes.
I guess that is fair. Fine, I'll forgive him. This once, though, mister. Why would you say it is my point? Why would you tell her that you had thoughts like this? I'm like, yeah, obviously you could have those thoughts, but be like, I mean, I don't know if it's like, I'd be lying if I didn't think about it. Why would you say that during a serious moment? Why would you admit to her that you had thoughts like that during a moment where she clearly is like, oh no, like she's embarrassed? You dumbass. Rubs her thumbs against my waist. In an attempt to diffuse any impending awkwardness, I quickly change the subject. Anyways, you want me to walk you to class?
Wouldn't you be late to your own class, though?
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't mind missing Honda's class. Sorry, I just thought of Piston Honda.
Zero.
Monika sighs my name.
I don't want your grades to suffer because of me. I want you to do your best for the finals, you know?
As Monika releases me, the bell signifies the end of lunch period.
I'll see you at the club later.
We give each other a final kiss before we split off in the opposite direction. Honda's class may drag on, but at least Ryuji makes it bearable. I guess you guys can be free now. Alright, so I think I brought this up in Act 1, but I just want to bring it up again because I'm not actually sure if I brought up in Act 1 or not. So... I mentioned it a little bit before, how I was like, Monika acting like super happy when she sees us and stuff is fine because obviously she's using us as like a thing that, because her life isn't that good, so she's using us as like a thing to be happy about. My only issue with this though is that this is, I think I mentioned this before, but it's like, this seems like behavior that's more suited for someone like Sayori. Because the whole point of Monika is that she puts on a facade. My problem with Within is that we don't even get to see this facade. like this facade is talked about a lot, but like it's never even shown to the point where it's like, how are people even supposed to think that she's like everything is fine when she's constantly looking like she's sad? Like the facade is never even shown really. Like she's just sad like all the time. Like, it's just, it doesn't really, it does, like I said, it's something I said before in Act 1. This mod feels like it would make more sense if it was around Sayori than it was around Monika. Because Monika acts way too similar to something, to like personality I'd expect from Sayori. And a lot of the time, at least in Act 1, Sayori acts a lot like Monika. Like, where she, like, planned out the festival and everything, like, who, like, to work and everything, and I'm sitting here like, why is Sayori planning all this? Like, I'm not saying Sayori can't plan, but she was doing all of it, like, by herself. Like, it feels like they, like, switched personalities. It seems like Monika seems to have all the girls' problems. That is one thing that I think I mentioned that I'm not a big fan of either. It feels like Monika has, like, it feels like a weird contest where it's like, oh, you think Natsuki's home life is bad or Sayori's life is bad because she's depressed. Monika's depressed and has a father who isn't very good. Like, it's like, what was the point of giving her both of those and giving her the problem with wanting to be perfect? Like, it's just cramming all these problems on her for no reason. Like, it just feels like they didn't really have to exist. I feel like you could have easily just had the perfect problem and you could have just did an entire story with that. Yeah, except it doesn't seem like she has Yuri's problems yet. I don't know. Wait till she...
Oh, we're gonna find out later that she cuts herself.
Yeah, wait till she fucking pulls up her sleeve and is like, whoa! But yeah. Oh no. I will say the song during that sad moment was pretty good. I liked that, you know, because I feel like I have to give the music some credit sometimes, because so far, at least from Act 1, I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the music choice. So I will say the sad music that played a little bit there, that was actually really nice music. Natsuki's, I guess I want to talk about this. Natsuki, like, saying, would you two just fuck already? I thought it was going to be played off as, like, a joke, and then we would just continue on, because we're like, oh, we ignored Natsuki. But no, yeah, it turned into, like, an actual, like, problem where other people started looking, and then, like, you know, Natsuki got in trouble, and I'm like, I don't know, now it's just weird. I mean, I guess I could see Natsuki saying that, so I guess it wasn't really an issue. I guess this is just my thoughts of being like, it took an unexpected turn. Like,
being uncomfortable by viewing this.
It took an unexpected turn. I guess this isn't really a problem. Like I said, this is more of just me giving my thoughts, because I don't think anything unrealistic happened, because I feel like Natsuki would act that way. And I feel like, yeah, in a setting, you probably would get in trouble for shouting that from a teacher. So, yeah. Computer science class certainly woke me up after Honda's snooze fest. But, as in the case of every week, the bell eventually signed off the end of the day for most students. For myself, it kicked off the extra hour and a half I get to spend with not only my girlfriend, but 3 of my closest friends. Just a few more doors to pass and I'll be there. She did yell it in an open hallway. She did yell it in an empty, and she did yell it in the hallway. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like, I guess it could have been played for comedy if it's like, they went there when nobody was in the hallway and like doing their own stuff, you know? So yeah, but like I said, it made sense. Can I rant about the relationship in this mod? Because my god, this honestly seems less likely being just unhealthy and a bit toxic, if you ask me. I mean, go ahead and rant if you want to, Star. Chat's all yours. You can do whatever. It should have just been a joke. I mean, that's what I was saying. I feel like it's 2 paths you could take with that. Like I said, like, the path they took was unexpected, but I didn't have a big issue with it. But if I were doing it, I would probably take the path of the joke, though, just because I feel like it's funnier. I feel like it's a little hard to take the... okay, I figured out my problem with it. I think I figured it out. Because the way it's presented, it kind of feels like it's presented as a joke. Because you're laughing at the fact that Natsuki's like, will you two just fuck already? So, you're laughing that she says that, but it gets jumped immediately into a serious moment. So, because of that, you're like, huh? Like, you're taken off guard. Laughing? Yeah, like, you're taken off guard. I think that's the problem I have with that. Like, it's kind of like...
It's like when someone tells a joke and you're the only one who laughs, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's exactly... I think that's why. I think that's why I don't like it, because it took something that was kind of funny, and somehow it, like, got twisted into an actual serious moment. Like, again, yeah, sure, it was realistic, I suppose, but it was also just like, it gave me whiplash.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. The MC barely talks to the other girls. No, he talks to them. And this mod he does. If anything, that's actually I gave this mod a compliment for. We actually were talking to Natsuki before. Like, she was full on venting to us, and I actually gave this mod a compliment for that. He actually does talk to the other girls in this mod. Hey, everyone. My greeting gets the attention of the other 3 present club members. Natsuki being absent for earlier, I'm guessing. Yuri sheepishly waves at me as Monika approaches me.
Hey, hun.
Monika beams happily. Also, this is just a nitpick. I don't like the pet names, but that's just me. This is a nitpick, though. I'm not really gonna greatly reduce. I'm not gonna greatly, like, not enjoy myself because of the pet names. Hey! They quickly embrace each other.
Hi, Zero.
Suri smiles cheerfully. I'll just go cheerfully. And I smile back. Hey, Sayo. You doing good?
I am, yeah. Although I gotta ask, where's Natsuki?
Monika and I share a nervous giggle. Reminds me being immediately brought back to lunch.
Yeah, about that. Let's just say Zero and I were getting a bit lovey-dovey, and Natsuki... Well, you know how Natsuki gets.
In Natsuki's defense, we were going to get her food. And we were just like, sorry, Natsuki, fuck you. So, in Natsuki's defense, we just, like, abandoned her.
Wow, that's kind of fucked.
Yeah, like, we told Natsuki we were gonna buy her food. Suri's able to
The worst
stifle it.
child, you're gonna buy her food and then not do it.
Yeah, like I said, and then she got in trouble. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for Natsuki.
Yeah, say sorry.
Actually, MC's not even bringing that up. That's the other thing. He's not even thinking about that.
Bruh.
Oh my god. What happened after that?
Well, the corridor went silent. People started murmuring. And one of Natsuki's teachers dragged her in. I may have slightly embellished that last part, but seeing Suri's reaction is priceless. And then, as if on cue... Okay, I don't like Natsuki talking like that. I refuse to say your girl's back. That's Natsuki. Stop it. Natsuki, stop.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, I took so long. Hey, Natsuki, how was detention?
Monika and I laugh nervously as Natsuki gasps in Fox shock. Barry trots off to safety, giggling her peach-colored head off. Natsuki grits her teeth as she locks her eyes onto me. You told her about that? Monika giggles once more, probably at Natsuki's immediate assertion that I told Sayori about what happened. No, actually. That'd be Mani that told her. Monika looks surprised at my sudden ousting of her.
I mean, she did ask.
Natsuki stays silent for a moment before once again focusing her energy on me. Throwing your girlfriend under the bus like that? Maybe you ain't as whipped as I thought.
Nice.
Christ, you ever gonna let that go? Nope. Yep, just as I thought. Feeling proud, Natsuki cheerfully goes over to the closet. Is she not gonna bring up that we didn't give her food? Because I was about to say like, all right, maybe it's okay if the MC forgets, because maybe that becomes like a point of contexture, and Natsuki's like, hey, you didn't get me my food, and then we're like, oh shit, I'm sorry, like him not bringing it up was fine, but she didn't even bring it up. I was like, she didn't even bring up that she didn't get the food. Did we like get it to her instantly? Am I like misreading? Did she get food and I just forgot? You didn't get any food. She's starving. Thank you for the 200 bits, DJ. Why is Natsuki talking like a white girl at Starbucks? Your girl's back. Monika steps a little closer to me.
You don't mind if I talk to Sayori for a bit, do you?
Of course I don't mind. Yeah, why are you asking? Just go talk to Sayori. I decided not to press her on exactly what she wants to talk with Sayori about. But yeah, why would you? It's not your business. What the fuck? What is this? Hey, Monika, you don't mind if I go talk to... Like, what is happening? Like, why is she asking to go talk to Sayori? Just go talk to Sayori. Why would you press that? Why would you think about pressing that? I decide not to. Why would it be an option? That's weird. Not that nosy after all. Plus, knowing Monika, it's probably about the finals of the club.
I promise it won't be too long.
Monika walks off to join Sayori at the front desk. Like, I feel like that line would make sense if me and Monika had like prior arrangements and then she was like, hold on, let me go talk to Sayori about something, you know? This feels weird because like we just showed up to the club. As for me, take a seat at a nearby desk. Alright, she walks off, joins Sayori at the front desk. As for me, take a seat in a nearby desk. I suppose the best thing I could do is pick out a book to read. Christ, for someone in a literature club, I sure don't read as much as I thought I would. Maybe I could ask your, Zero? Oh no, we've summoned her. Are you feeling okay? Ah! Ah! Yuri! My sudden, albeit hushed yelp, startles Yuri, who suddenly popped out of nowhere. Who seemingly popped out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. No, Yuri, you didn't scare me. It's a fucking lie. He was scared.
He audibly yelped.
He's just trying to be a man. He's like, no, I wasn't scared. Don't you lie. Don't you lie to her, MC. You were scared. I just didn't see you. Yuri sighs as she smiles shyly. It's an almost 1-for-1 of her smile from when I first came in today. Well, I best get go. Yeah, I cannot talk. I'm so shy. Well, I best get going back to my reading. Why did you come to talk to me? What? She showed up, was like, are you okay? Ah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Goodbye. Yuri, where are you going? Actually, Yuri, you mind if I ask you something? Me? Yeah, just something quick. Yuri gently smiles. She scoots a nearby desk next to mine. I'm listening. So, I'll lower my voice. Do you remember when you bumped into me on Saturday? I do, yes. I also remember Monika not really making me feel particularly... Yeah, not make me feel particularly? Okay, I think they meant to put, like, particularly welcomed or something, because just put particularly. She's not making me feel particularly. Yeah, about that. Okay, maybe now we're gonna figure out what they actually talked about. Rest my hand on the back of my neck. I just wanted to apologize for how Monika acted back then. Yuri looks a little confused. Wait, you're apologizing for her? I nod a little nervously, quickly glancing back at Monika in case she overheard me. Unless she's apologized to you already, of course. Yuri's eyes glide toward the ground. Now that you mention it, she's kind of been avoiding me today. What? She has? She
Are
nods.
you fucking joking?
I mean,
hate this mom.
It's a definite possibility that could just be overthinking again. But I was just wondering if you two are okay. Me and Moni? Yeah, we're still good. I'm glad. I'd hate it if I was the cause of a rift between you two. I don't know why Yuri is a rift between us. Like, what did she do? Yuri didn't do anything. Again, Monika being jealous is like, sure, if you wanted to be jealous of a character, fine. It's just, Yuri of all characters just feels so weird of a thing. Like, I don't know, the jealous plotline, I feel like, doesn't really make sense. Because it's like, it's Yuri. Why would Monika be threatened by Yuri? Like, Yuri's super shy all the time. Also, again, if we take the fact that the side stories are indeed canon to this mod, it's a little weird that someone who Monika got super close with, she starts to be jealous if she gets too close to her, but like she can't trust Yuri? Like, really? Like, it wouldn't make sense for her to like, have trust issues with any of the girls. Wouldn't Sayori be the threat? Yeah, it's like, if anything, you could argue about Sayori being the threat, but even with that, like I said, the side stories kind of ruined this whole jealous plotline. A small but very audible chuckle leaves my lungs before I quickly cover my mouth. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice Monika looking over at me. His look I can vaguely describe as confusion, although it quickly dissipates as a gentle smile forms on her face. Me being me, I smile back before turning my attention to Yuri. If it help, would you want me to talk to her about it? Yuri ponders a little before replying. If it's possible, yes. And maybe after the club's finished today, perhaps? I'll try. Don't worry. If it was anyone else, maybe I wouldn't have that much trouble mentioning it now. Emphasis on maybe. Regardless, how much Yuri hates confrontation. Especially if she's at the center of it. Thank you. It's okay. Just want to try and clear the air a bit, you know? Well, I appreciate it regardless. You're gonna end up chatting for a little while longer, Just general catching up on school and stuff she's been reading. Also, while I'm reading this, I just noticed the problem here. So, we were saying that... So I just noticed, again, the thing we brought up earlier where she was like, we can talk about the problem back at yours. But MC's talking as if they didn't talk about the problem that she had with Yuri. Because it's like, she's been avoiding you? So that means that they did it. That means that conversation literally didn't happen. It didn't even happen off screen. It just didn't happen. So Monika just lied? Like, what happened? And he just accepted it? Like, they just didn't have that convo. We're gonna end up chatting for a little while longer. General catching up on school and stuff she's been reading. Soon enough, though, Monika calls out to the club in her trademark style.
Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems.
And with that, we'll start the familiar routine. Getting our poems out, going around the club, and sharing them. I still find it slightly funny. Something a part of me would have considered torture years back has become etched in my brain as if it was second nature. And honestly, not even mad. It actually feels great to get creative and not have my arse sat facing a screen for several hours. Oh wait, but couldn't he technically get creative when he makes his music? He's creative when he makes music. The session eventually comes to... I mean, granted, I guess still when you make music, you are kind of sitting in front of a screen sometimes, so... I guess this is a nice way to be creative without sitting in front of a screen, so I can get that. The session eventually comes to an end, and we all start packing up for the day. Both Natsuki and Yuri leave not long after. After zipping up my bag, I approach Monika.
Hey, Zero.
She greets me with her usual cheery tone. Hey, Moni. Ready to head home?
Almost. I just gotta put the rest of this paperwork in my bag. Just wait in the corridor with Sayori. It won't be long.
I look over to Sayori, who's holding the door open with her arm, gesturing toward the corridor.
Come on, lovebirds. My arm's getting tired like this.
I give Moni a quick kiss on her cheek before moving to join Sayori. The pair of us then move into the corridor to wait. Oh no, Monika's getting sick.
Probably.